In 2012, the growth of the world economy slowed down with respect to 2011. The rate of expansion of world trade has decreased greatly. Trade of manufactured goods in particular has grown by only 2.5%, against the plus 6.3% in 2011. 2012 has shown an uneven trend of leading economies in the international scenario. In full recessive phase, Italy has been the worst performer among the main European countries. Not only Germany and France have done better, whose GDPs have shown an increase, albeit marginal, but also the United Kingdom and Spain, whose economies have been in decline. In 2012, world machine tool production increased to over 71,400 million euros. Consumption stood at 64,800 million, driven by growth, albeit a modest one, of demand from Asia, and by the excellent performance registered by users from North and South America, the real protagonists of the recovery. On the basis of available data, the result attributable to the world trade was satisfactory as far as its growth is concerned. Displaced by South Korea, Italy has fallen to 5th place in the producers' ranking, led by China, with an increasingly wide advantage. Among exporters, Italy has confirmed itself as the third world power. Considered as a whole, i.e. by totaling the values of machine tools, robots and automation, Italian production in the sector was confirmed at the previous year's level. After the debacle of 2009, followed by a 2-year recovery, in 2012, the index of orders for the year has dropped by 4.8%, minus 5.3% foreign orders, plus 2% domestic orders, confirming the chronic weakness of the Italian market, which has not managed to recover. On the other hand, the strong decrease in domestic consumption has penalized both deliveries of Italian manufacturers as well as imports. The performance of exports was very positive, contributing to 3/4 of the amount produced. The balance of trade is undergoing strong growth. The slowdown shown by Italian industry in the sector has resulted in a reduction in the level of use of production capacity. The order book has also declined. Protagonists of a sensational performance, Italian exports of only machine tools have grown to the point of registering a new record. However, the quarterly analysis highlights a progressive slowdown of the growth trend. China was confirmed as Italy's main outlet market, ahead of the USA, Germany, Russia and France. In relation to consumption of outlet markets, Italian sales remain stable in China and have grown in the USA, Germany, India and Russia. 35.1% of Italian exports were toward European Union countries. Sales have grown in Germany, Poland, the United Kingdom and Romania. Asia, where sales covered 25.6% of total exports, was, after that of the community, the area most interested in the Italian offer. The success of exports to Eastern Asia was determined by the increase of sales in China and South Korea. Sales in the Middle East showed a slight decline. Only deliveries to Saudi Arabia showed marked increases. Exports to India have grown, as did those to the ASEAN area. Sales in North America, the third outlet area for Made by Italians, covered 16.1% of total exports. Deliveries to Europe outside the EU dropped to fourth place in the ranking of the areas of destination and were 12.8% of total exports. Despite the decline in sales in Brazil, the trend of export to South America has remained positive, amounting to 7.1% of the total. Exports to Africa are on the decrease, corresponding to 2.6% of the total. On the other hand, the analysis of Italian exports cannot but take into account that sales to the euro area countries should be considered as a medial statistical figure between real exports and sales on the domestic market.